So today we will going to discuss about what are the ECG changes in right ventricular hypertrophy. Okay, so let's start with first example here. See what is the axis here. In one you can see predominantly negative, and in AVF it is predominantly positive. Thus it is right axis deviation. Okay, and in V1 lead you can see R by to S ratio. Here you can see R by S ratio is greater than 1. So R to S greater than 1 is another criteria, and here you can count it how many it is, what is the length of this R, about greater than 10 or about 10, so greater than 7 mm. So R wave in V1 greater than 7 mm, and in V6 S wave greater than 7 mm deep. You can see it is about 7 or 8 mm deep. Okay, about 5 this and 2 or 3 this. So in V6 you can see in V6 lead R to S ratio is less than 1, or dominant S wave in V6 and dominant R wave in lead V1. And another thing is right ventricular strain pattern with ST depression and T wave inversion. Here you can see ST depression and T wave inversion in V1 to V4 you can see. So this is the strain pattern. Okay, so these are the features that I have written below, summarized below. So the seen in the right ventricular hypertrophy. Okay, and see next example. In this example you can see here predominantly negative pattern axis in V1, and in AVF it is positive, thus it is right axis deviation. Okay, so, and P wave in 2 you can see P wave in 2 it is greater than 2.5 mm, so it is tall P wave, so it is P pulmonale. So this also suggests right ventricular hypertrophy. And incomplete right bundle branch block you can see M pattern in V2. Okay, wide QRS. So this is incomplete right bundle branch block, and right ventricular strain pattern and with T wave inversion and ST depression in V1, V2, V3, 2. Here also T wave inversion 2, 3 AVF. Okay, so ST depression T wave, these are a strain pattern. So these also suggest right ventricular hypertrophy. Now see the last example. In this example you can see it is predominantly negative, and here it is predominantly positive, thus it is right axis deviation. Okay, and R by S in V1 you can see it is predominantly positive. R by S is, here it is R and here it is S. Okay, R by S is greater than 1 V1. Okay, and right ventricular strain pattern with T wave inversion and ST depression in V1, V2, V3 and 2, 3 AVF, 2, 3 AVF. Okay, so these features suggest right ventricular hypertrophy.